Protein powders and shakes contain high levels of lead according to this new article from Consumer Report. Now, I'm trying to pump iron, not be made of iron, so let's read into this. Now, specifically, we're talking about lead, and they showed that over 2/3 of the products that they tested had more lead in a single serving than experts say is safe to have in a day. So, should you stop having protein powders, or what's going on here? Now, not all protein powders are created equal, and so apparently the biggest culprit tended to be the plant-based protein powders, where they had oftentimes over 10 times the daily allowance for lead. And the lead levels in plant-based products were on average 9 times the amount found in the dairy-based ones like whey, and also twice as much as the beef-based protein powder. Although lead was still pretty high in the powders they tested on average. Now, one place I disagree with this article is they said that most people don't actually need protein supplements. Nutrition experts say the average American already gets plenty of protein in their diet. Is that true? Now, in the US, the average amount of protein we get is around 80 grams per day. And that isn't even enough for 1 gram per pound of our lean body weight. But also, I wouldn't say that we eat high protein diets in the US. It is a byproduct of our very high calorie intake. If you eat a ton of calories and you have an obesity epidemic, you're more likely to eat more calories because protein is a source of calories. It's one of the 3 macronutrients. So if we can get our protein intake up, which is high in satiety, while keeping our calories in check, and that's where these protein supplements can be helpful, it can be helpful for us maintaining a healthier body composition with more muscle and less fat. But we can all agree we don't want to be eating a ton of lead. Now let's talk about some of the biggest winners and losers from this article. So the highest lead that was tested was in the Naked Vegan Mass Gainer and Huel, both of them being 12 to about 16 times your daily allotment for lead. Milk-based proteins perform better on average, but Gold Standard, probably the most popular protein powder there is, Gold Standard Whey, was one of the lowest powders tested, and Synthesix, also a very popular protein powder, was also relatively low in that lead amount. I'm a big fan of ready-to-drink shakes. You can take them anywhere, and so the lowest one tested was these Pro Elite Owen shakes, and also Transparent Labs Mass Gainer tested out pretty well. Here's what I recommend to do with this information. One is keep in mind that these plant-based protein powders may have a higher allotment of lead. So you may want to read this article, see if there's better options. 2, prioritize those milk-based proteins. That's going to be your whey proteins, your casein proteins, and they even said that beef-based protein powders tested pretty well. And not every protein powder was tested. So if you did not see your favorite protein powder in there, just remember they tested 23 products, not every product that exists. And 3, try to get the majority of your protein powder from whole food sources. Yes, protein supplements can be very convenient because they are oftentimes low in calories per gram of protein, but prioritize foods that also keep calories down per gram of protein. That could be fat-free Greek yogurt, egg whites, chicken breast. This can be 96% lean ground beef, London broil. I highly recommend to go check out the article to get all the context, but if you found this helpful, follow me for more fat loss tips.